Well, hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschooling, homemaking mama of 5. So we are going to be tidying up my kitchen and my bedroom. And honestly, I'm not sure what else we're tidying up. We're just going to be tidying up a lot of stuff. So I had been under the weather last week. Nothing like too bad, just some sinus issues, a lot of pressure, a lot of drainage. Lost my voice a little bit. So the house got carried away just a tiny bit. My bedroom and my bathroom were the worst just because that's where I was. And I tend to be a tornado when I'm not sick. So you guys can imagine it's a hurricane when I am sick. I'm not one of those people that can just get up and go and move, I know that's terrible. I made it to work. I got the kids dinner for the most part, and that was about the extent of what I was willing to do when I was sick. So that's just some Mr. Clean concentrate and water that I'm just spraying on my counter. I normally like to just start with one area, finish it, and then move on to the next. I have ADHD. I am medicated for it, so I do a little bit better with focusing, but I have to set very clear boundaries for myself when I'm cleaning. So it'll be like, all right, well, I'm going to start with this counter and I'm going to finish the counter completely, and then I'm going to move on. And if I don't set those for myself in my mind, then I'll go to the counter, then I'll move to the dishes, then I'll go to the bathroom, then I'll end up in the backyard, or I'll end up in my car, or I'll end up down the road doing groceries when all I intended to do was match my socks. So I just have to set a boundary and just focus all my energy on that one area. So this counter, it's not too terribly bad. The majority of this mess is mine. My kids do really well to pick up after themselves, but I have to say that I am terrible in setting an example, and I'm very open with them about that. That I don't pick up my stuff as I go, and I need to, and I'm very embarrassed about it, but I'm trying to do the best I can, so... All right, so here's my bedroom, and like I said before, it was a disaster. My husband had been out of town too on a business trip, so I guess when it's just myself, I'm not that worried about it, even though I don't like the mess. But when I got home, it was kind of like, all right, time to take cold medicine, get the basic, essentials done, and then I'm just going to rest, and that's what I did. But I guess when I rest, I just tend to make a bigger mess. I don't know how that works. But it is amazing, like if you don't pick up after yourself as you go, how quickly it all accumulates.
Hi.
So I really should have stripped my bed and washed my covers, because it was too late in the afternoon, and I do have another spare set of clean sheets, but I really like to put these on like when they're done. So I just waited until another day when I could get it, from start to finish. But so I feel like when my room is messy and I'm trying to get it done, making the bed seems to just take a huge chunk out of it, even if it's not the messiest part of the room. It just seems like all rooms have a focal point. Like if that one particular task is done, the rest of it seems like just not that bad. Kind of like in the kitchen, if the sink is empty and it's all clean and shiny, even if the rest of the room is a mess, it still feels like, well, there's just a thing here, just a thing there. It's not that big of a deal. So as you can see, little Jojo was helping me. He likes to help make the bed and be a little entertainer. Yeah, I had clothes everywhere. That is the spray snow that you put on your window from last year. I'm not quite sure how it got in my room, but I've got like 4 cans of it, and I didn't even buy any this year. I got that door ornament at Walmart. I just thought it was so cute. I love little miniatures like that. So over the weekend, my husband was home and I was off both days. I just decided I had a list of things that, I needed to do. It's funny, like things that you have planned that you need to do, and you just put them off and put them off and put them off. And you spend more time putting them off than the actual, time the task takes. Like I had a couple spots on my wall that needed touched up with paint. It took me a grand total of like 5 minutes to do it. Like, they were that small. And I've been looking at them, stared at them. The time that I have spent like worrying over it, or not worrying, that's a bit dramatic, but being like, oh, I need to do that, was longer than the actual paint took. I mean, of course, we're not counting the time it took to dry and all that, but I don't count that. I got a lot of those little things done. And you know what was awesome is I realized how far I've come since last year. Like last year this time, I was fretting over the back room because it needed decluttered and it needed cleaned, and everything was just like such a mess back there that instead of taking the time to declutter, because I didn't have the time to declutter, I just shoved it all in that closet. But because I have been taking it little piece by piece over this year, I didn't have to do anything to that room this weekend, like nothing. And what's great is when Sunday rolls around next week and it's time for the party, I can have my kids go back there and give it a good 15-minute cleanup, and I will not be embarrassed of that room. And I'm finally realizing that the decluttering was something I really needed to focus my energy on instead of the day-to-day stuff, because the day-to-day stuff is always going to be here. I'm not saying I need to let it pile up on me and I still have to do that, but I really needed to start taking the time to declutter the big things, because those are what are going to really hold me back when it comes time to cleaning up my house for company and all that. So I was really, really proud of myself, because I spent a good 2 hours doing just regular cleaning in the house, and that was it. That might seem a lot to somebody, or that might seem like nothing for anybody else. Oh my gosh, y'all. You would think that I had never cleaned a toilet before and that I'd never had long hair before. I don't know why I did not go get a ponytail. It was driving me nuts. This was just one of those, we'll blame it on the Benadryl. But anyway, so what I'm saying is I was really trying to work on deep cleaning the house, so when next weekend does come around, it doesn't take me, 2 whole days to get the house together, which I know I will spend quite a bit of time. Okay, y'all, I am going to use an excuse for this mess because I was sick. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily an acceptable excuse or not, but that's why this looks like I'm going back to my old ways. I have done really well in the last couple months to keep this, I'm not going to say completely cleared off, but it definitely wasn't this bad. So do you guys ever have a smell that you remember, like an older person when you were growing up and they smelled and they'd like give you a big hug, and then they always had like the smell of cigarettes mixed in with it? Like, it was always white diamonds. I had a great aunt and she smoked, but she wore white diamonds too, and she'd give me a hug and she would always smell it. And it's not that I like to smell cigarettes or anything, but I always remembered it just being very comforting. This doesn't smell like white diamonds, but it's very similar to that type of perfume. I don't know, it's Victoria's Secrets makes it. I don't think they make it anymore. I think it's called Rapture. But that's what this, so I was wearing this, and I always think of myself as the great aunt, she was very elegant. I mean, not elegant. I remembered her as being very elegant, and just, Anyway, so that was just a funny thought. That's why I bought this perfume. I've bought it 3 times in my life. It's incredibly strong. If any of y'all have ever smelled white diamonds, it's very strong, along with like, Design and Red Door. Oh, I love Elizabeth Arden though. She's great. I love sunflowers too. Obviously, I do care about how I smell, despite how my bathroom looks. Actually, I think this is my all-time favorite perfume though, is Sunflowers and Tommy Girl and Polo Sport. Oh, I love a lot of perfumes, y'all. I love them. Anyway, so that's what this was about. I thought that was a funny story to share. All right, I gotta get back to cleaning this bathroom. I don't clear my husband's side off because he puts his clothes up. I will fold them for him, which most of them, they get hung up anyway, so I don't actually fold a good deal of them, but that's what we do. I don't mind to wash them, but he does put them up, so that's why you don't see me fiddle with that side. I do not get to the area behind me, like where my little dresser and stuff is in this video. I just frankly was too tired this evening, and then I had to go pick Jeremy up because he had a company vehicle. So this video is shot over a period of 3 days, I believe, So it's a little out of sequence, but here I am just doing some dishes. My kids normally take care of the dishes, but this was one of those odd days where their chores weren't, having anything to do with the dishes, or I can't remember, maybe I got up before them. But anyway, that's just, they don't have any. Oh, see, y'all, I'm showing you why I don't use a sponge. I don't know where that sponge came from, but I started using it, and then I quickly remembered this is why I don't use them, because I will let them sit there and they will just get gross. So it's not that I have anything against them. It's just that I am not responsible enough to own a sponge. Maybe sometimes that's the whole trick to being responsible, is knowing yourself well enough to just accept that there's some things that you're just not going to change about yourself. That's not an excuse to, not do stuff or not try to be better. But, I know some things about myself. It's kind of why I don't have a lot of furniture anymore, and why I've been slowly purging myself of big items, is because if I have something right by the front door when I come in, I'm going to throw stuff on it. If I don't have anything in my hands to throw on it, it's like I subconsciously go out of my way to find something to go set and carry over there. I don't know why I do that. I don't enjoy cluttering things up, or at least I don't think I do. Maybe I've got another personality that enjoys the mess. Who knows? So I wash most of my coffee cups by hand because they are just, I'm not going to say super nice coffee cups, but a lot of them are very old. I have a thing when I go to a thrift store, I like to buy funky little weird cups. I've got a whole collection that I'm quite proud of. They're nothing like valuable or anything. They're just funky little things, but a lot of them are handmade or, ceramics, so they just need to be washed by hand. They're already bad enough with the coffee, so I like to, just use my hands and a little bit of Dawn. Hey y'all, here we are with my weekly Kroger food haul. Hello. Here is JoJo. So, yep, my goal was to spend less than $130, and I spent $97.49. I saved $21.33 in coupons. I also got 388 fuel points today with this trip, because Kroger's doing this thing. I think it's the whole month of December. I'm not sure, but you get 4 times the fuel points if you go to Kroger. So you guys, I'm really proud of myself because I went without a list this time. So I just figured I was going to get the bare minimum, because I bought a ton of good meat and stuff last week, and I froze a lot of it. Plus we didn't eat out. Well, no, not eat out, but we didn't eat dinner like a lot. We kind of did fend for yourselves because I was really sick. Jeremy left and he was out of town, so that's what it was. So let's get on to this. JoJo, you want to show them? We got ice cream, 2 for $5, just for the fun of it. Chocolate Honey Nut Crunch. I thought my kids would like that. In Rocky Road.
Peanut butter.
Honey Nut Crunch peanut butter. This is our favorite. Fake bacon bits, because I figure we'll do loaded baked potatoes sometime this weekend. I wanted to try this Fiesta Lime. This Markdown. Hold on, JoJo. Ask Mommy got a candy bar. They had these on sale 10 for 10. I love these. When I was little, I remember going to some kind of fancy restaurant with my mom, and it probably just felt fancy at that age. And they gave you these at the end of the meal.
Is it gold?
I got a young turkey for $11.33. Oh no. No, it wasn't 14. Yeah, it was $11.64. I throw these in the crock pot and they're delicious. My favorite thing to do with it though is to make like turkey salad. Okay, y'all, I fell victim to advertising. These looked so good. I love cheddar and sour cream. And I love hot sauce. I got Kroger brand chicken nuggets for JoJo. I think these were $8. Joe got his corn dogs. I don't know how much those were. $12. Excuse me, y'all. Bananas, they were on sale for 25 cents a pound. Joe got buttermilk waffles. Joe, we forgot our whipped cream. It'd be all right, right? Yeah, y'all can see we got McDonald's because we were too tired to cook dinner. Milk was on sale for $2.89 a gallon. I also get a 10% discount on any Kroger brand stuff. Y'all can figure out why if you want. Joe got his gummy worms. They were $1.50, and Joe got baby carrots. Sour cream. I love the squeezy bottles. It's so much easier. I don't know what it is about sour cream.
For my brother Michael.
Yeah, because
he
does love pears. Those were $3.99. Yep. Sissy wanted the Granny Smith.
Yep.
These were on sale for $2.50. Yeah, so I got
green apples.
Yeah, I got roasted vegetable and whole wheat. I'm gonna do the turkey flavored stuffing with the turkey. It's only me and Michael and Joe that like the stuffing, but it's such a small box, it'll be fine. Honey, we already showed those. You can put them up now. Y'all know, look, Hannah Lime. My whole family loves it now, though. I got a ton of these ranch dressings. I don't think I got the right one, but I figure it'll work anyway. They're 49 cents each. Cheese was on sale. And Jeremy and I recently cut off our prescription. Well, I don't know. I drink coffee like it is a prescription. I already got the banana spoon. I tried Kroger Brand's Colombian coffee the other day. Oh, we had a Black Rifle subscription, but it went up in price again. And honestly, as much as I love it, we're just trying to kind of cut corners and stuff too, where I'm not going to be working near as much. So, anyway, I wanted to try this one. I tried the Colombian. I really liked it. I already showed them, babe. I got some maple and brown sugar. I didn't want... Okay, honey, hold on. I didn't want to get the less sugar, but it was the only one they had. And then I got, of course, my Carb Masters. So this is what $98 at Kroger will get y'all. I put folding these clothes off for way too long, to the point that Jeremy was like looking for his pants in there. I got sick, and then I just didn't want to do it. And I honestly have just as much laundry sitting in the laundry room now that I need to fold. So I'm going to maybe start taking a tab or taking like bets or whatever on how long it takes me to fold my clothes. But this is super sped up. Just, I don't know, it seemed like it goes better when it's quicker like this. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic holiday season. Ours is going pretty well. So it's just, bits and pieces of busyness here and a little bit of family drama there. And, I think that every holiday's like that. But, you always have stuff going on. I think we get this thought in our mind that the holiday season is supposed to be so perfect. So when life does come along, it just seems extra chaotic because it is during the holiday season. But, I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited for Joe's birthday. So my son's coming up, and then some other families coming up that I haven't seen in a while. So I am really looking forward to that. I'm going to be trying to do some deep cleaning this week, so be looking forward to that. I know I need to definitely mop and do some window cleaning for sure. That's stuff I really put on hold. So I hope wherever y'all are at, you're having a blessed one.